Okay, we'll move to word by word meaning. Synonyms: na, never; adaya, anxieties; vyadaha, diseases; kleshaha, trouble due to excessive heat and cold; deva bhuta atma, all due to the body, supernatural power and living beings; hetavaha, due to the cause of; ajata shatruva, unto one who has no enemy; abhavan, happened; Jantunam, of the living beings; Rajni, unto the king; Karshit, at any time. Translation: because of kings having no enemy, the living beings were not at any time disturbed by the mental agonies, diseases, or excessive heat or cold. Purport, and by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. To be non-violent, or to do non-violent to human beings, and to be a killer or enemy of the poor animal is Satan's philosophy. In this age, there is enmity towards a poor animal. Second. There is enmity towards the poor animal, and therefore the poor creatures are always anxious. The reaction of the poor animal is being forced on the human society, and therefore there is always the strain of cold or hot war between men, individually, collectively, or nationally. At the time of Maharaj Yudhishthir, there were no different nations, although there were different subordinate states. The whole world was united, and the supreme head, being trained king like Yudhishthira, kept all the inhabitants free from anxiety, diseases, and excessive heat and cold. They were not only economically well-to-do, but also physically fit and undisturbed by the supernatural power, by enmity from other living beings, and by disturbance of bodily and mental agonies. There is a proverb in Bengali that a bad king spoils the kingdom and a bad housewife spoils the family. This is truth inapplicable here also, because the king was pious and obedient to the Lord and sages, because he was no one's enemy, and because he was a recognized agent of the Lord and therefore protected by him. All the citizens under the king's protection were, so to speak, directly protected by the Lord and his authorized agents. Unless one is pious and recognized by the Lord, he cannot make others happy. Who are under the care, there should be full cooperation between man and God and man and nature. And this conscious cooperation between man and God and man and nature is exemplified by King Yudhishthira. The will bring about happiness, peace, and prosperity in the world. The attitude of exploiting one another, the custom of the day, will bring only misery. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So before I continue, once again, like to welcome you all and also seek the blessings of His Grace Vijayaganu Prabhu and Her Grace Prem Padmini Mataji and all the Vaishnavas here, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis. Please bless me. Please shower your mercy on me so that I can speak few words for the pleasure of the Lord and Srila Prabhupada and the pleasure of all the assembled devotees. In the process, if I make any mistakes, please forgive me. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyevacha patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo. So, in this particular verse, Srila Prabhupada brings out how the today's society are one way they think protecting the human is their duty, and at the same time killing the animal is their become the day-to-day routine. So that's what in the whole purport, Srila Prabhupada is kind of a very, very seriously hampering and condemning. So today we will talk about that particular topic. So maybe devotees can use a chat box. I have a question here. Somebody can answer this question with using the chat box. Anybody saw the question?
Prabhu,
Okay.
what is the animal? Read your question.
Okay, I'll share it again. What is the best animal milk? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Okay. 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 Everybody says cow. Okay. Now, maybe before going forward, my next question is that cow is animal? Anybody can respond to that? Is a cow is animal?
Cow milk, Prabhu.
Cow is mother.
Yes.
Cow
Yes.
is mother. Cow is mother.
Yes. So that's why first question asked, what is the best animal milk? So cow is not animal. Cow is our mother. Okay, somebody says goat, yes, or any other animal other than cow. Okay, so this is the topic we're going to discuss today. So let's try, turn this point as much as possible. Because the whole topic, Srila Prabhupada talks about the animal protection, but definitely for us, practicing devotees, cow protection is the key point for us. So in Bhagavatam, first canto, 17th chapter, 9th verse, it said that Ma saurebhyatra sucho bhedu te vrishaladbhayan Ma rodir ambha bhadram te kalamna maye shasthavi. Oh, the son of Surabhi, you need not lament anymore. Now there is no cause of your being afraid of from this lower class of Shudra. And oh, mother cow, so long I am living as the ruler and subduer of all envious. There is no cause for your crying. There is everything good for you. So here Parishit Maharaj is saying this. So Parishit Maharaj says, "O son of Surabhi," and he says, "Oh mother cow." He doesn't say just cow. He says mother. So as far as I'm there, you will be protected. Of course, we know the past time how Parikshit Maharaj chastised Kali, the personification who came in the guise of king and was, killing or hurting cows. So here, Parishit Maharaj is saying that, so son of Surabhi, you need not lament. I will be there. I'm there to protect you. As long as I'm there, there is no cause for your crying. There is everything good for you. Now, this is a topic. Today, how today's rulers, the so-called the protector, the so-called Kshatriyas, how they behave with the cow and bull, or our father and mother. So that is the topic we are trying to discuss today. So as mentioned here, cow is mother and bull is the father, because bull helps the farmer in the agriculture, in the various activities of agriculture, whether pulling items or ploughing the field, in all the ways. So cow may give some milk, and of course all the products of cow is used for human and for the nature. So cow is milk, cow is mother, and bull is father. So it's Prabhupada says it's because non-Kshatriya rulers killing and cows, bulls happens. The rulers are not Kshatriyas. rulers have no qualities of Kshatriyas. Now, also it said that Vaishyas are supplying agents for slaughterhouse. I mean, how many of us agree to this? Because I'm just trying to meditate. The so-called the cow killers, they don't kind of have cow farms or the breeding of the cows. So where from they get cows to be slaughtered? The farmers, the Vaishyas, they sell. So are these people are the supplying agent? If you really look at, that's what happens today. Today those who maintain slaughterhouse, they don't have they don't take care of cows for some countries, yes, do that, but majority in India, that's what happens. It's agriculturist, the farmers, the Vaishyas, they, when the cows either don't give milk or the bulls they don't use, they just sell it to slaughterhouse. So these agricultures, the so-called Vaishyas, are the supplying agent of slaughterhouse. So this is the symptom of Kali. Uncultured rulers. So in Parishit time, bull was white because that is a sanctity of religiosity. The spotless, the religiosity, the bull is white. So here also it's mentioned that bull is standing on one leg. That means no religiosity. There is no dharma. So today, we can see that happening. So the adharmic practice is happening. One second. Devotees can unmute if it's okay. One second. Yeah. So milking a cow means drawing the principle of religiosity from the liquid form. So the milk is not just a milk. Of course, we know the value of the milk. I don't have to repeat. But Acharya says that this is a religiosity we are drawing in the form of milk. So the cow's milk is nothing but the religion. One who doesn't protect cows, one who takes, cow milk as another food is not understanding the religion. Second. Yeah. Everybody, if you can mute yourself, will be great. Possible, please. Okay. So Prabhupada in the purport says, Sanatanists worship the cow on religious principle as much as Brahmans so respected. Oh, Brahmana Deva, we know that, the cow and Brahmanas are, of course, Krishna loved cows more than anyone else. That we all know that, we don't have to repeat. So that's why Prabhupada says, Sanatanists always worship. So our dharma is Sanatana dharma. Our dharma is always protector of cows. But today, it's not Sanatana, it's a Satan. Prabhupada says, it's a Satan or Satan. Satan means the demon. The today's rulers in the form of Satan. But whereas Sanatana Dharma is always protecting the cows. So that is a real, principle of the humanity. Whereas human beings, in today, if you see, they are responsible for all kind of the religion activities in the society. If we see that any animal for that matter, forget cow is definitely used for every part, every, the whether cow dung, cow urine, whatever it is, used for the better service of the society, whereas the human is nowhere there. Human is actual the trouble creator. So human doesn't contribute much. Someone is mentioning that the nature, if the human is not there, whole universe would have been more peaceful and so nice. So at the same time, we being the human beings, and we especially who has taken up the Krishna consciousness, who understand the principle of dharma, it's our responsibility to take up this and educate others in this principle. So in Bhagavatam, first canto, 17th chapter, 6th verse, Yam tam Krishna gate dhuram Saha Gandhi Badhanavan Ashochan Rahasi Praharam Badham Arhasi. You rogue, do you dare to beat an innocent cow on account of Lord Krishna's and Arjuna's, the carrier of Gandiva bow, being out of sight? As you are beating the innocent in a secular place, you stand to be culprit and therefore deserve to be killed. So here Parishit Maharaj is saying that what is the punishment for one kill the cows? Deserve to be killed. That is of course today society there's so much discussion happening. Of course some governments, some parts of the India, the cow killing is banned. We are not going that extent. At least now my focus today is that we being a practicing devotees, what can we do, how much effort we can do. That is the point we should hamper, because it's always better introspect than you know try to preach others. Definitely we have to preach others, but at the same time what I should do, that is first important, because my step makes a lot of difference for others. So here Parishit Maharaj is saying that just because Krishna and Arjuna are out of sight, you cannot do this. I will not tolerate this. You stand to be culprit and therefore deserve to be killed. So that is the mood in which we as a practicing devotees should take. In one of the lecture, His Holiness Bhakti Raghava Maharaj, of course Bhakti Raghava Maharaj is a great propagator of cow protection. He has got a farm, so many other countries, especially in India, also in Hebri, in near Shimoga, he has got a farm where cow protection is given so much. And Maharaj says that if there is no cow, there's no deity, no initiation, nothing. He says because Krishna, when he comes, everything as a deity, everything we use from the cows, whether abhisheka milk or ghee or the purification of the place with the cow urine, everything. So cow is not there means no deity. No deity, no initiation. And we cannot progress or cannot get connected with the Supreme Lord without cow. So that's why Maharaj says that cow is so much important in our society, especially the practicing devotees. So both cow dung and urine scientifically noted to contain antiseptic qualities. This is also another point. Today, the so-called scientists also accept that yes, this is medicinal value or antiseptic values, purificatory values, even though it looks like a contradictory that cow dung is in a stool of an animal. No, it is has got so much value. In temples, even today, the cow urine or cow dung used for purification. At the same time, we see in the modern world today, it's considered stress relief. I don't know India, but US, many places, they have running this stress relief camp. And people pay money and go and stay with the cow for 1 hour, 2 hours, one day by paying money. That means a cow as a mother has got so much stress relief, the potencies. Even we see, right, in our life, when we, whatever the stress, when we go in front of our mother, all the stress gone. Is so soothing. Same experience we can have when we go in front of the cows. That is the natural, the potency, natural qualities of mother cow. So that's today's so-called anxiety in the society, because here said that the rulers are good, there is no anxiety. Prabhupada says that when the such rulers are there, cows are protected. When the cows are there, naturally the stress relief is gone, the anxieties are reduced. Because today, if you see, majority of the crimes is because of the stress, anxiety, the anger. It's all because of the various external factors. Of course, we can see what is happening in the world today. Prabhupada says here, whether we fight individually or nationally or the countries, a society, because we don't protect cows. Because the cows protected, where there is a cow protection, there is a peace. Prabhupada also said that, and we see in the society today, we see our neighboring countries, what's happening, how when the guns have been shot left and right. So that is a key point for us to take away. Now, we are daily recite this, O Brahmanya Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha, Jagadithaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. My Lord, you are well-wisher of the cows and the Brahmanas. You are well-wisher of entire human society and world. So we also agree that a cow is mother, and we recite this sloka almost every day, maybe more than once. Whenever we offer bhoga, we offer, so many times we recite this. So my only point is that, are we doing the lip service or are we really practicing this? This is for me, like, my own self introspection. Is this just a recitation mantra, or something else I can do? Because if I agree that cow is my mother, is that the way I treat my mother? Is that way I will treat a cow? If I really accept a cow as a mother, will that be my treatment? So that is the point I want to drive here. So there are 7 mothers Srila Prabhupada talks, whether our own mother or the mother earth or guru's wife, or all the 7 mothers given. But cow is the mother, because after the mother's milk, it's only cow's milk which is nourished a child. So also we explained that bull is a father, bull helps agriculture. In one of the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes, 421:38, Prabhupada writes, protection of cows is the single most important principle towards saving the whole world from both moral and spiritual degradation. Simply by protection of cows, all the wonderful benefits of religiosity and the piety will be automatically achieved without any separate endeavor. Today, we see that so many people are that peacekeeping, that this, that. Prabhupada is very, very clear. We can stop all the other activities. We don't need only army or peacemaking solutions. Just by cow protection, taking care of cows, and being with the nature, with the cows, all religiosity, piety, and automatically can be achieved. So this is the benefit what Lord has given us. He is being the protector of the human society, but at the same time, he is well-wisher of the cows. And of course, he is called Govinda because he is loves cows. And whatever cow products, he is very loved by Lord Krishna. We being the devotees of Krishna, we have to imbibe these qualities in our life. So in one of the purport is written, stand to be culprit, therefore deserve to be killed. This is the what Parishit Maharaj's point. So we also know that who's a butcher, we don't have to elaborate on that. Whether directly killing, helping to kill, carrying, selling, buying, cooking, eating, using any products. This is my issue. So now, am I a butcher? This is the introspection I should do it. If I buy any products which is made of cow, after killing the cows, for instance, cow leather, whatever. I'm not saying that cow milk and cow dung, that those things should be used. I'm saying any product which is made from killing the cows, that should be prohibited. That should outright reject. So when you go to the shop, if you're buying leather bag or shoes, if anything, of course, any animal product we should reject. And if it is specifically, if it is made from cow, we should outrightly reject. Otherwise, we will stand to be culprit. So this is the point we need to note. So in one of the purpose, Srila Prabhupada writes that at the present moment, there is a war and the human society becomes subject to be killed in mass massacre, the nature's law. You cannot stop war and go on killing animals. That is not possible. Srila Prabhupada in 6th canto, 1st chapter 8, and that lecture, Prabhupada says this. He says that your peace mission will not work. One side you are saying that, and I'll keep killing, masquering the animals. Other side, I'll protect the human. It's not possible. The war will happen. And today we see that, there's so many things are happening in the places where the cows are not protected. What is happening? One of the lecture Maharaj was mentioning that abortion is also a result of cow killing. Today, if we see how many abortions happening, so in that the Maharaj is mentioning that how cruel it is that the own mother killing her own child. Abortion is nothing but the mother is killing her own child, and it is because indirectly or directly that person has supported cow killing. The punishment is that, or that child, the womb has killed cows, that is a punishment, that you will be killed by your own mother. That is a punishment the child gets, the next life. So we and see that how dangerous is cow killing, or the harming the cows. Of course, we know what is mamsa. Mamsa means that today you are killing me, now tomorrow I will kill you. So that is the meaning. So whoever directly, indirectly supporting or killing any animal for that matter, specifically cows, they will be punished severely. Now, question I am trying to drive here is, what can I do? Srila Prabhupada says it's because of bad rulers. Who selected them? This is our question. So yes, rulers are bad, but are we not part of that selection? I mean, how much, of course, sometimes we may say that, no, how much rights I have, maybe how many devotees we have, one vote, will it make a difference? Yeah, I agree. I mean, one vote may not make a difference, but do I make that effort? Do I make that, vocal effort that, no, you are cow killer, I will not vote for you? No, that kind of a little, the kind of raising the voice. Have we, am I done that, or are we doing it? Yes, we are in democracy. We have a right to, and we have a right to protest. So, recently we see in Allahabad, the High Court, the judge has said that cow protection is, cows living is a fundamental right, is said. Yeah, I mean, there are changes happening. So this kind of education has to happen everywhere. So here, everywhere, it's our responsibility. It is my responsibility. What can I do? I mean, without that, whatever the so-called Ramarajya, it's not possible. In one of the lecture, one Prabhu was mentioning, today's pandemic, whatever we going through last 1.5, 2 years, it is also because of that, because of the various animal killings, whatever the reason, but majority is because of the cow killing. Now, the again question comes, what I can do? I was just thinking on that. When the Mughals came to India, maybe 800 years, 900 years, how many of them came? Maybe maximum, maybe hundreds, thousands, may not lakhs, right? But how many people were in India? More than, I mean, be those days, I don't know how many crores, but at least maybe 20, 30 crores, maybe. Today we are 130 crores, maybe, I don't know. But at least we could not protect ourselves. We could not protest those 1,000 people. So we killed ourselves. We fought each other and supported them. What happened when British rules? How many of them? Maybe maximum, maybe 10,000 soldiers came. But how did they rule us? Because we killed ourselves. Jallianwala, this one, the killing happened. Who killed? It's our own soldiers, our own Indians fire. One of the soldier, if he turned his gun back to the general, the situation would have been different. We didn't do that. We killed ourselves. I mean, why I'm saying this today? We are talking, saying that mother cow is our mother. What I am doing? Am I doing my bit? Am I doing my effort to protect cows? So that is the point I'm trying to raise. Maybe each one of us can meditate. Maybe each one of I request each one to put on chat box. Yes, what I will do. How can I? My bit I can do. Each one can put, and we can meditate. Last 5 minutes possible, we can meditate on that. What each one of us can do. It is me or it's my society, the so-called Sanatana Dharma, so-called Brahmana, so-called Hindu. We are the enemies. We are actually, if you really see that, we are the problem creator. You look at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to give this holy name. Who protested? Who criticized? It's our own people, not actually the Mughals, not actually the Muslims. It is me or all of us who are responsible for this. So the important point is that it is for me to practice my sadhana nicely. It is me to do my bit, and it is me to preach, because we are the preaching. It's not just preaching Krishna consciousness. We have to preach our Sanatana Dharma. Who is our mother? What is our real purpose of life? It has to be preached. So sometime we may say that we are in a city. What can I do? How can I protect cows? But there are options, right? There are so many ways we can do. There are agriculturists. They are finding it difficult to protect cows, because either the cow products are not bought by anyone, nobody purchases. We compare, the today's A2 milk or the basic cow milk is 80 rupees. We get at Nandini 40 rupees. So we say that, no, why should I buy that? Because it's expensive. And the poor fellow, the agriculture farmer, because he gets per cow maybe 1 liter, 2 liter. Whereas the Jersey cows with the injection and the medicine, he gets 20, 30 liters and he sells at a cheaper price. And the poor fellow, what can he do? How can he survive? How can he protect? And what's the end result? It goes to slaughterhouse. If that happens to my own mother, will I agree? Will I do that? But there are so many people who make cow products, whether medicine or soaps. How many of us, using that? How many of us voluntarily, no, I want this medicine. I don't want the allopathic. I want this. We'll go to shop. How many of us use the soaps? Maybe sometimes it's a little expensive. Fine. What is my contribution? Or go to the shop, buy any products. And also, most important, that the shops, the business people who sell cow, especially the cow beef products, boycott the shop. Don't even buy anything from them. Be vocal about it. Tell them that, yes, you are keeping beef, I will not buy anything from you. Convey the message very, peacefully, silently. Speak and convey this to them, so that the society understands that if you do it, you will not get business. So otherwise, let's compare. If somebody kills my own mother, will I keep quiet? Will I do that? Same way, let's do that. Let's do the supporting to the farmers. Let's do go back to the village. Yes, we are in a city. We cannot, take care of cows here. But there are village. Go and adopt a village or 1 or 2 cows. Give something instead of doing, stress relief. Going to the gym and go to that place. A lot of stress relief can happen. Lot of your anxiety can be, reduced. There's no other stress relief required. That's the best entertainment. Go and play with the calves. I know the Prabhu and Mataji have a nice farm. We can all go. That's a place we can get all the relief. So you think that, let others do, let me enjoy, or let me simply watch. That is not the right. There are so many ways we can, help the protecting our cows. So I will keep just 5 minutes for us to debate, discuss. To each one of us can, contribute. Yes, what I can do, what bit I can do to protect my own mother, our cow. So just to, I'll conclude here with a few points. Cow protection is our ultimate goal, because we as a practicing devotees, we are, pleasing Krishna. When Krishna's dearmost mother is being killed, how can we expect Krishna is pleased? Let's be practical and let's be logical. Krishna will not be pleased. At the same time, directly or indirectly, if we take part in cow killing, we are butcher. Maybe sometime either we are seeing something happening, but we are thinking, no, let somebody do. We are seeing that the cows have been taken for slaughter. We are just closing our eyes. Now, my again question is that if my own mother has been taken like that, will I keep quiet? Will I not protest? Why this not happening? So it is me who can make the change. Each one of us, we should cooperate together. Either it is ISKCON or any other Sanatana Dharma, all together, join together. We should work together to protect Mother Cow. For that, we have to, do our sadhana bit nicely, because that is the most. That's where we get our strength. That's where we get energy. That's where we get that conviction that yes, this is what I should do. Of course, we just celebrated Janmashtami, and it was birthday of Lord. Of course, Krishna doesn't take birth, his appearance day. As a birthday gift, what can I do? What can help to protect my mother? What contribution I can do? This with the, I'll stop here, so devotees can add or share any questions.